Good morning, you lovely souls. Welcome back to yet another episode of Talking TVL. Hey, it's Friday, and I'm your digital host, Breona Wynn, and today's pre-show is going to be super chill. First, let me start by saying we will not have a show on Monday due to it being Memorial Day, so please enjoy your weekend, have a great time, and we will see you again on Tuesday. But before I let you go, we just started. I told you yesterday, our girl Peyton Lee Walker, sat down and did a Zoom interview with the Jenna Bush Hager ahead of her book club stop in Nashville. So let's take a look at that interview.
Well, she's the daughter of a president, an author, a wife and supermom, a podcaster, and not to mention the host of Jenna and Friends. Today's Jenna Bush Hager joining us now to discuss her first ever Read with Jenna Book Festival coming to Nashville. And we here at TVL could not be more excited. Jenna, sister, my entire family is going to be watching this interview because we are all such fans. Thank you so much for taking the time. I feel like you have lived so many amazing lives after all the titles I just listed. How do you even find the time for a book club? Reading's still a big passion of yours.
Well, Peyton, thank you so much for having me. I think it started as a hobby. Reading is something I love to do, and it's actually good advice for anybody that's interested in starting a business is to lean into what you love. And so I love to read. And so when 6 years ago, when our boss at the Today Show came to me and she was like, hey, we don't have a book club anymore, I was like, I'm in. Let's do this. Yeah. And it's been 6 years. We've chosen amazing books. Our mission is to highlight debut and diverse authors. And it's just my biggest passion.
I know your mother was also really passionate about reading, right? Being a former first lady and just a proud educator across the country. Do you feel almost as if your love for books was kind of something that was just innate, that you were born with, or did you kind of grow to appreciate it later in life?
No, definitely. My mom was actually a librarian. She was a children's book librarian. She started 2 book festivals, one the National Book Festival and one the Texas Book Festival. But also, even before her influence, which has been incredible in my life, I had a grandmother in Barbara Bush who made reading her biggest joy, but also part of her work. That was what she did. So, I think it is in me. And I think that's what we can give our kids. Yeah. If we read to them early, if we model reading ourselves, we know that it affects their interest.
Again, a profound line of work that you and, of course, your family has been in as well. I'm told, kind of a fun note, I'm told Summer Sisters is forever your favorite book of the season. Is that still the case? What all are you loving right now?
Yes, I love Summer Sisters by Judy Blume. It was one of her adult books, which we have a television show in the works, let's hope, so that if you loved that book, you can read it. But I love let me give you some summer reading recommendations. Dolly Alderton wrote a book called Good Material, which is fun. I love a mystery. All the Colors of the Dark by Chris Whitaker is one of my favorites. There was a book Coco Mellers wrote called Blue Sisters. Also, Wedding People, which was our book of last summer, by Ellison Espak, is so much fun.
So do you have kind of an ideal place that you go to read, or do you just kind of read anywhere and everywhere you can just get a few pages in? Because you're a busy gal.
I was going to say now, with reading becoming part of my work, it's just incessant wherever I am. So I read, in between segments, not really in between segments, but in between shows, I read here in my dressing room constantly. In the morning after I've studied for the show, I read. And then I do have a favorite place, but I also have 3 children that know where my favorite place is. Yeah. And they like to be there with me, and then it makes reading a little trickier.
And let me just say, too, you know how to pick them, right? In this book club, you actually mentioned you feature a number of debut authors that then end up earning spots on the New York Times bestseller list. So how do you go about picking a good book? What criteria is set before saying that's a Read with Jenna pick?
Well, okay, my perfect formula is this. I like a propulsive book, so one that, most everybody, and the thing about books is they're subjective, but that you open and you can't wait to finish. And then I like, so it needs to be propulsive. And then I also like books that are discussable. We run a book club. So I want the people in our book club to have a lot to talk about. And then I also like books that have, themes that are current and important. So it's propulsive, discussable, and themes that matter.
I love it. The criteria from Jenna Bush Hager herself. And of course, we can hear about even more good reads at your upcoming book festival, first ever in Nashville. What all can you tell us about it? This is going to be fun.
Yes, I'm so excited. And I hope you guys will come and join me because I know it's a drive. But in May 30th and 31st, we're going to be in Nashville. We're doing our first ever Read with Jenna book festival. We have a ton of incredible authors coming. And it's not just like hearing from authors. You can take classes. Like their authors are going to do Jessica Sofer, who wrote the most beautiful New York Times bestselling book, This Is a Love Story, is going to teach a creative writing class. We have Holly Williams, who is an incredible performer, and Blessing Offer performing. We have Tiffany Haddish, the hilarious comedian, coming to do stand-up and talk about her work as an author. We have a million, like every favorite author. If you're interested in reading, one of your favorite authors will be there. We have Ann Patchett, Chris Whitaker, Allison Espak, Coco Mellers, Jessica Sofer. But it's going to be an incredible event. I really hope you guys will come and join me. I know it's a 2-hour drive, but maybe you can listen to an audiobook on the way. I've heard of book clubs coming, people coming by themselves to be in community, which I think is awesome. And we're going to have great food and drinks, all the things I think you'd want, and a really great book festival.
We cannot wait. And again, we'll stress the Queen going to be in Music City next weekend, May 30th and 31st. We'll have more details on tvliving.com. But for now, Jenna, thank you so, so much. Again, this has been the biggest honor of the day. And I'll say, too, you're doing an amazing job on the show. If you ever need a non-celebrity co-host, just like a regular
Let's
gal.
go, Hayden. Let's go.
Let's go, my girl. I'll get a Jenna friendship bracelet, and I love today, and I'll be the first to fly in. You tell me when, okay? And I'm there.
Okay, I'm gonna text you.
Perfect.
Don't forget.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Can we just take a moment and imagine how awesome that would be for TVL to be on the Today Show? I'm just saying, I feel like that is something that should just happen. That's just me. But again, hey, if you find yourself in the Music City next weekend and you want to go support the Jenna Hager Bush for her Jenna Book Festival, be sure to make your plans for May 30th through the 31st, number one. And then number two, go to thetodayshow.com to get your tickets. So super cool interview. We are very honored for the opportunity to sit down and speak with her. Okay, we're just gonna go straight into the next video. So our girls, Shanika and Jocelyn, I told you yesterday, they went to the big old ballpark fair at the Toyota Stadium, and they had a grand old time. And I'm here to let you all see such lovely footage of that. So without further ado, here's Shanika and Jocelyn enjoying the fair.
You can tell I went to the fair.
I'm not gonna look, I'm not gonna look, I'm not gonna look. And this logo on me today, we are at the ballpark for the big old ballpark fair, and we're about to have some fun.
Yeah, we are. Shanika, what do you want to ride first?
I don't know, what do you wanna ride first?
What do you want to ride first?
I am first. Oh my God, we can do that, we can do that. I need a little small start, and that's okay, that's okay. Start slow and steady wins the race, always.
We're locked in.
We're locked and loaded on our first ride, starting small. We're gonna get bigger though.
We are.
Why is this actually kind of intense? Like he made it more intense. My hat! And I lost my hat. Y'all see all of this forehead, and
I didn't think it was gonna be like that.
that was actually kind of intense for a start.
Wow. I didn't think it was gonna be like that, and it's fine.
Yeah.
He surprised us. He did.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Wow. How was that?
That one was good. That was good.
Here she goes.
Okay. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm not gonna look. 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 for good reason. I could hold on to my hat only. I think I handled it pretty well.
Yeah, you did.
The screaming, the audio might say otherwise. Our girl Jocelyn, picky eater.
I am not a picky
She's
eater.
a picky eater.
That
Just
is not
like
true.
her. She is. Giving.
Oh, that is a big mushroom.
I'm a mushroom girly.
Shanika said, I think I've had a fried Oreo. I feel like you should know if you've had a fried Oreo.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Get a turkey leg at the big old ballpark fair.
Shanika, are you tall enough?
No, actually, let's see, because maybe
You have
I'm
to
not.
check.
I make the cut.
I
I'll
think
make
you
the
just
cut.
made it.
Let's see what you got.
LeBron.
So that was the fair?
It's open till May 25th.
Yeah, it is.
Come out to Toyota Field for some fun, family fun.
Uh-huh.
I wish that tomorrow was not Saturday so I can play that video again and that we can just keep watching it. That video is so good. It's so funny. I can't tell what my favorite part is. Is it Shanika screaming? Is it Jocelyn trying food? Because one of our things is we're always telling Jocelyn how much of a picky eater she is. She's not, but she is. I don't know. So I'm proud of you, Jocelyn, for watching this, for eating some different foods there at the fair. But you heard him. You heard him here first. From now until the 25th, which so happens to be Sunday, please head on out to the Toyota Stadium or the Toyota Field to participate in such lovely activities. I mean, that turkey leg looked delicious. So if you're not a ride goer, you don't have to be screaming like Shanika was. You can go and eat. You can just sit, have a good time, grab your little lemonade, or maybe play some arcade games. Different options. So now until Sunday, make your plans, take your kids. Hey, school's out. School's out for summer. Phineas and Ferb time, 104 days of summer vacation. They want to go to the fair. Your kids do. I know they do. So make plans to attend. But hey, listen, it's 10:13. As a reminder again, no show on Monday. But for now, ta-ta. We will see you Tuesday. Having a great, amazing Memorial Day weekend. And we'll see you soon.